Hello guys, I welcome you to our channel Nota Bene Tech on Tube with our series on writing documents, and we have covered so far business plan with part 1 on small and medium enterprises, and we have taken an example of social media marketing. The purpose of this video first of all is just to let you know that what is our scope of work and what we have done so far on the social media and what we are planning to do for our clients. So you can visit the links mentioned for all the pages that is in front of you on Facebook. And first of all is on the e-commerce services. Okay, we normally provide some of the updates on the services and business solutions, covering a range of businesses from medicine to education, from manufacturing to small and medium-sized industries, depending upon project constraints. So you can look at this page and you can get all the details about our scope of work on this domain. And we have another page which is web content and web development for a different range of businesses. You can also check for our latest updates on our projects. And we have a third page, apples with apps, page for update on projects which are completed, which are in progress, and which are also upcoming. So you can get the details on those as well. So we have another page which is G for games and gaming experiences, covering basic gaming programming, tools, kits to development of more advanced level of games, depending upon budget, team, and capacity. We have another page on social media maintenance and marketing, in which we provide, obviously it is all about the productive clicks for our client or clients according to set budget, time frame, and capacity yet again. We have another page with the name Global Voz BPO. It is a project. It is a contact center. We can say a call center or contact center, in which we are normally focused on providing the services which are more source-based products. Also we are marketing and providing the B2B and B2C solutions for different campaigns and different projects. So we have another page on ACCA Tuition Online Global Plus, tuition services for ACCA courses, updates and understanding in the field of accountancy and finance, especially for the students of ACCA. We have another page with the name Harley's. We have another page with the name Harley Writers Lounge. So in this page you can have the updates on our work, which is for different solutions for various parts of different businesses, posting and regular content on different concepts, on different ideas, especially for the social media marketing agency, and also for our different operating businesses that we are going to share all the details with you. So I hope that you can update yourself accordingly on all the content, and also you can put and provide us your input as well on any related ideas. We have an upcoming another page which is with the name Value Added Services, in which we're going to provide the updates on search engine optimization, logo design, UI UX applications. So it's about all these details. So you can check that and many others items to be discussed in the same ambit. You can go at the link and you can check what we have done so far for these value-added services. So okay, the video we are doing right now or publishing on a regular basis is on the channel Nota Bene Tech on Tube. We have another channel with the name Naturally Speaking, And in this channel, we are mastering basic skills on writing, speaking different international languages, primarily the first 5 most spoken global languages, including Chinese Mandarin, Arabic, Spanish, English, French, and other cultural languages. We have a Twitter account with the name in front of you, and in which it is obviously a best cross social media platform. And what we have doing right now by sharing and updating the cross-sectional content, cross social media content, and you can get all the details by visiting at this account. Okay, so we have a LinkedIn account as well. It is for our networking. So we have developed a strong networking on this platform. So you can visit this LinkedIn platform if you want to actually be a part of our network, so that you can get all the details or the updates as well through this platform. So in this second part of our video, we're going to discuss the remaining 4 parts on our business plan related to social media marketing agency. And we have discussed so far, just to give you a recap, that what we have discussed the template with the executive summary, and we have discussed it with other parts on it, like the business industry overview. We have discussed on the market analysis and the competition, and we have discussed sales and marketing plan. What we did early on in our first video, that it was just a verbose, a general discussion, and not in detail. And also we're going to discuss generally the remaining 4 parts. But if you are interested in getting the detail oriented approach regarding each plan or each section, so we can provide you the separate videos on each of the sections, but on the basis of your demand or on the basis of request. But it is just a general discussion, just to give you an overview, just to provide you a brief insight that how you can write effective business plan, and later help you out to control and also control the processes and apply yourself accordingly. So in this part, we're going to discuss what is normally an ownership and management plan. Ownership and management normally is describing about the structure, the hierarchy structure in your organization, which may be the team, the management team. And also you have to discuss you may list, as has been mentioned in this format, the external resources and services. List any external professional resources required, such as accountants, lawyers, consultants, just to provide that yes, you are dealing in a professional based environment, providing the services professionally. Human resource, just provide the detail of the type and number of employees or contractors you will need, and an estimate of the salary and benefit cost of you. And advisory board, if required, include an advisory board as a supplemental management resource if applicable. So this is how you're going to complete this management ownership plan. And operating plan is providing or outlining the physical requirements of your business, such as office, warehouse, retail space, equipment, inventory, and supplies and labor. And for a one-person home-based consulting business, the operating plan will be short and simple. But for a business such as a restaurant or a manufacturer that requires custom facilities, supply chains, specialized equipment, and multiple employees, the operating plan needs to be very detailed. It's very logical. It is the words are speaking by themselves, so you don't if you want to have explanation, we can go along with that. But the operating plan development, if applicable, you can mention it. Explain what you have done to date in terms of identifying possible locations, sources of equipment, supply chains. Describe your production workflow. And production facilities, staffing, this needs to be in the operating plan. And it's normally depend upon the type of business. As I said, So like, if you're talking about the social media marketing industry, what we can do, it's more, the format in front of you is more sort of a manufacturing based format, but you can customize it according to any market in you, or any market or type of a business you are operating in. So, ownership structure, management team, external resources and services. In case of social media marketing, just we have to mention, if it's even if that's social media marketing and maintenance agency, you have to mention the organization structure and the ownership structure. For the operating plan, normally the operating plan is that how the you're going to budget, or how you're going to run according to the constraints of a project. If it's on a time base, if it's on a money based, or you have to actually explain. You have to see that what are the constraints in which the business will going to operate, analyzing it on a regular basis, and optimizing the solutions for your client, and ultimately optimizing the revenue. So it's about the steps that you're going to take. They may include both the digital marketing plan, or even the social media marketing plan that you may have for your client, provided that it is normally for which type of business and for which duration. So you have to keep your operating plan according to the duration, according to the budget, and according to the type of business you are working for your client. And this is how you can show to the loan provider, in case you are running a startup, that this is how we're going to operate any project. This is how we're going to operate or use our resources. And by listing it out, the resources you have, and how you are you are actually expected to use them. So it's about the details. You can it's a more over continuous improvement that you may see, especially in the operating plan in a social media marketing agency, because it's the updates and the trends are so temporary, that you need to be on your toes at all times to keep yourself according to the trends and the updates that are for the social media marketing. And financial plan section is the most important section of the business plan, especially if you need debt financing, or what to attract investors. And want to attract investors, the financial plan has to demonstrate that your business will grow and be profitable. To do this, you will need to create projected income statements, cash flow statements, and balance sheets. And for a new business, these are forecast. The forecasts normally are run on the on different sort of softwares that we have run, that we can use. Obviously, we are providing the social media marketing agency with all the other relative or related services. So you are in a realm of dealing with the softwares, dealing with the solutions, dealing with the unique and profitable solutions. So it's not a big deal just to project, just to forecast about the expected stream of revenues that you're going to generate from a given project. I hope that you'll able to estimate the revenue, you'll able to estimate the expenses, and you can plan accordingly where you're going to stand down the road in 3 months, or even for a 6 month project. So financial plan is important. Is important. You can note it down, and you can jot down the details of the plan, and you can write it down in a more professional manner by having all the financial details, like the income statements that may be used, that they are all cross-linked. Normally the entries are cross-linked. You can get all the details on the basis of your projections, the income statements, the cash flow projections, the balance sheet, the break-even analysis. Okay, at which point there would be no profit, no loss. You have to you have to provide all the details, computerized detail in in Excel or whatever you can say, so that it may help a more detail oriented approach to the lender, so that lender can see that the projections are well put in, and also you are well put in according to the resources, and according to your demand of the loan, or the amount of the loan you're interested in getting for a given project. So you can detail all the income statements and all the financials accordingly, hoping to get the loan for a given project as soon as possible. So even if you are not seeking for a loan, you can have a frame of mind in which you can provide the details on the projected revenue that you may extract from any given project, and hopefully just providing the details for the financials will help you to see what you have, what are the expected revenue, and what was the actual revenue that you generated when the project was done. So it's about getting better, getting more detail oriented from one project to another. So at the end of the day, you're improving the quality, you're improving yourself, improving the overall, you can say, the vision, and overall overall status of your company, or your agency, so that it will help you to grow and to brand yourself and to others in a way that is unbeatable and unmatchable in the market. So getting it better, getting branding yourself, branding for others, helping others grow and grow yourself is the main aim that one business must have and should have in their plans. So what about the appendices and exhibits? You can mention about the possible appendix and exhibit items, credit histories for the business owners, and if the business owners are getting are paying the credit in time, if the history is good, the future will definitely be good. So it about meeting the requirements in time, and also just projecting it in a manner that may help you to actually forecast and believe to be true in the future as well. So detailed market research and analysis of the competitors, it's very important, because if you're not doing the analysis and the market research of the competitors, you will just going to fail eventually. So just providing that in your appendix, that we have worked on that as well, resume of the owners and key employees, keeping all this in a database, and just helping yourself that yes, the management is in shape. The information about your industry, it's obviously important. You are working in a social media industry in which you have to be updated. That's the bottom line. So information about your industry, information about your products, services, that's all is a must. Site building, office plans, that is may or may not, because nowadays if there's too many the concept on office is getting so much redundant. But if you are working in an environment in which there's a number of employees, there are a number of teams working in any given project, obviously as mentioning of the site, building, and location is important. But as a startup, even for a very running with a very small you can say capital, it will just it's not as important as I believe. You may actually give me any suggestions if you are interested. Copies of mortgage documents, equipment leases, etc., or equipments or quotes on these mortgage documents, equipment leases. That's obviously related to the more sort of a manufacturing-based industry, but you can delete or skip this part. Marketing brochures and other materials. If you are running a social media marketing of there's no need of mentioning that you have to market. You are marketing agencies, so if you're not marketing yourself, so what's the point of having that entity overall? Because you have to brand, you have to project, you have to analyze, you have to forecast, you have to do everything that is in the realm of any business. So obviously this is very important. References from business colleagues, you may point it out. Links to your business website, obviously it's an important. You have to provide all the links. We have discussed earlier in this video as well that what we are doing, what we have planned so far, and how we're going to pursue for our project and for our clients. So any other supporting material that may impress potential lenders or investors if you are looking for financing. So that's all about the business plan. The point is that you have to be brief, you have to be short. In some cases, especially for the entrepreneurs, as short a business plan is effective and a good one, because if you are looking for detail and you're going to do too much details, that may not support the evidence that yes, the agency or the potential agency is willing to or has some ground on that. Providing too much details won't help. Just brief, solid, and you have to be understandable. It's understandable, and also you have to convince the lender. So it has to be as short and brief for the entrepreneur point of from perspective. But if you are running a social media marketing agency, getting details, detail oriented is not bad, because with too many, you can say, too many ambiguities, too many irregularities, too many, you can say, ups and downs in any given business of especially related to the social media, you have to be detail oriented as much as possible, looking at the all the details, all the points that may help you to actually capture all the better understand. So you can deal with all the known and unknown factors relating to the social media industry. So by having prior information for your procedures and helping you out to resolve any issue before it arises. So it's all about the video. You have the links below for our social media pages for Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, and you can go through those pages and you can get all sort of details. Off and on we are updating, so you can check it on a regular basis. So I hope that you have enjoyed the full session on business plan part 1 and part 2. We are going to start soon live sessions and live streams on educational materials from all sources and on different subjects from different fields. So I'll be hoping to join you in those streams by having your inputs for the concepts and for the clarification of any misconception, of any clarification of any concept that may arise when we're going to discuss any book or any related material. So for the upcoming videos, we have taken data collection and effective business communication skills as a series of our next videos, but right now we are more focused on dealing with the streams and the live sessions. So I hope that we're going to meet you there. I appreciate that you have gone all through the video. Thank you very much. Take care and have a nice day.